This video is for 2.3 on your own, 15 through 29. So it asks us to find the LCM of a number pair. So LCM stands for least common, oh my goodness, common multiple. Multiple. Okay, so let's break it down. Least, smallest, common, something they share. And a multiple is when we are skip counting. So if I want the multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we're just going to list our multiples. We're looking for the smallest one that they have in common. So if I'm doing 8, right, I'm going to list out 8, 16, 24. Then I'll start listing out 4s. 4, 8. Oh, I can see, right, they both share an 8. The least common multiple is 8. So if I'm doing 5 and 12, 5, 10, 15, 20, just listing multiples. I'm going to start with 12s. 12, 24. No, they don't have anything in common yet. So we're going to keep going on our 5s. 30, 35, right? And I know 12 can't go into these, so I have to keep going. So 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, let's see what we have here. So 12, 24, 36, oh, that's a 35, close. 48, no. Then 60, oh, 60 is their lowest number that they both have in common when I am skip counting. So multiples, so even though it's right least, we think, oh, it's got to be smaller. Multiples are more than that number. So I know that this can't be lower than 12. 12 is the littlest it can be. So it could not possibly be 5 or 10. It has to be more, but we're looking for the littlest number that's more than them. It could be one of them, but it has to be at least that big. So let's try 4 and 9 here. So we've got 4, 8, right? I know it can't be though because it has to be at least 9. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. So I start listing 9s. 9, 18, nothing yet. 27, ooh, close, nope. 36, there we go, 36. So I want you to try these next 3 on your own and find their smallest number that they have in common. So then we're going to, so when you've done that, we're going to move on to GCS. So a GCF is the exact opposite. So it is the greatest common factor. So this time we're looking for a number that is the biggest they have in common, but factors are going to be fewer than the number. So lots of times we get those mixed up because we think, oh, least, it has to be little. But it's actually the littlest one that's bigger, and factors are the smallest, or the biggest one that is smaller than them. So as I'm thinking of factors, I always like to list mine out like this. So 16 and 30. And I think of them as pairs. I always start with 1 and 16. And then I'm just going to start counting. Can 2? Yes. 2 times what? 2 times 8. Can 3? 3 does not go into 16 nicely. Can 4? Yes. And once I have a repeat, I know I have all of the numbers that can make 16. So 30, 1 times 30, can 2? Yes. 2 times 15. Can 3? Yes. 3 times 10. 4? No. 5? Yes. 5 times 6. And then I already have 6. I have all the numbers. So now I'm looking for the biggest number that they have in common. So I know it's not 30 because 30 is not over here. It's not, they do not have 15. They do not both have 10. They do not both have 6. They do not both have 5. Right? And I want the biggest, so I'm looking for the biggest numbers. They do not both have 3. Oh, but they both have 2. So the biggest factor that 16 and 30 have in common is 2. 2 can go into 16. 2 can go into 30. That's the biggest number that goes into both of them. Okay, so let's try this one together. So 24 and 32. So we make our list. Always start with 1 and 24. And I'm going in order. I'm not just being like, oh yeah, 3 goes in there. No, I want to go in order to make sure I get all of the factors. 2 and half of 24 is 12. 3 can. 3 times 8. 4 can. 4 times 6. 5 can't. And then we have 32. 1 times 32. 2 can because it's even, and half of 32 is 16. 3 can't. 4 can. 4 times 8. 5 can't. 6 can't. 7 can't. We already have 8. So now I'm looking for the biggest one they have in common. It's not 32. It is not 16. Oh, but they do both have 8. So 8 is their greatest common factor. So I'll do one more with you. So we got 26 and 39. So 1 and 26. 2 and half of 26 is 13. 3 can't, 4 can't, 5 can't, 6 can't, 7 can't, 8 can't, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we already have 13. So it only has 2 pairs. So 39, 1 and 39. I know 2 can't because it's odd. 3 can. 3 and 13 make 39. 4 can't because it's not even. 5 can't, doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. 6 can't because it has to be even, and 3 has to go into it. 2 and 3 have to make 6, right? 2 times 3 is 6. So 7 can't, 8 can't, 9 can't, 10 can't. Oh, so our biggest number that goes into both of them is 13. They're both factors of 13. Or they both have 13 as a factor. So I'm going to have you try 24, 25, and 26 on your own. And then we're going to come back and finish these. So we are comparing. And I'm going to let you try and think about those. If you've done 2.4, you should have some strategies. We can turn them into decimals, right? I could divide. I could do 4 divided by 10. That goes in there, right? That's 0.4. I could turn that one into a decimal. Or I can make common denominators and compare them that way. So I don't care which way you choose, but I want you to go ahead and give those a try.